Today I'll be showing you how to create this esports score screen on Photoshop. Before I begin the video, I'd like to say I stream 3 times a week on Twitch. Link to my socials is in the description below. To begin with, let's create a new file, set the dimensions 1920 by 1080 and set the pixel per inch resolution to 300. Now let's unlock the layer by double clicking on the lock icon. Now double click on the layer itself to open up the layer style. Now go into color overlay and set the color to black. Click on the split circle in the bottom right and create a gradient map. Set the first color to a dark gray but not quite black. Set the second color to a primary vibrant color of your choice. I went with a pinkish red. Now for the next part of the tutorial, you will need a paint explosion PNG such as the one I have here. You can find these on royalty-free stock image websites such as Unsplash or Pixabay. I'll have links to both of them in the description below. What you want to do with this image is put it in each corner but rotate it or use a mask to make it look different each time. I don't work for a team myself, so I went on the COD League website, went on their schedule and found a recent match that had been played by Ultra and FaZe. Afterwards I went on Google and found high quality images of both their logos. Next, you need to write the score in a scaled up, bold sans serif font. I used Gotham Black. Now import both team logo images and set their layers above the gradient map. Now double click on the logo to open its layer style. Go to color overlay and set the color to white. Now scale the logos to fit the approximate size of the score numbers and move each logo above the score that it represents. For the next part, you need to find out which division or series your match was played in. This will be the subtext to our score screen. Now, I recommend using a tall sans serif font to write your text. I use Delirium. Link to the font will be in the description below. Now, in addition to the subtext, write the first team name versus the second team name. In my case, this was Toronto Ultra versus Atlanta FaZe. Make sure there's enough space in between the scores for your text to fit comfortably. Now use the rectangle tool to make a horizontal rectangle going around the team text you just made, and set the color to match that of the team scores. Now move the series or division text below the rectangle and scale it to be smaller. I made a slight adjustment to my gradient map and changed the gray to a slightly lighter color to make a more muted look. Now create a new layer and use the fill tool to set the color to black. Double click on the layer to open the layer style. Click on pattern and create a small dotted pattern. Now click on the bottom right icon that looks like a rectangle with a circle inside of it. This will create a mask. Use the mask to highlight the pattern in the center of the screen. Now the design is almost finished. The only other finishing touches I can recommend is to add the Leaks logo to the bottom of the design. Maybe add a faint outline text to the background of the design to highlight the Leaks name, and use a color LUT to make any final color adjustments. Thank you for watching the video. Here's my final result. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you have any specific design video requests, leave a comment down below.